Well, it is December and we're allowed to put a tree up. Unfortunately, I don't have any pines, but this willow that I got from Temu is just a ticket, because we've got a big one of those in the back garden and it's really appropriate. First thing we need for it is a base. I am going to be using a poker chip. I've shown you how to do these before in a cluster, but this one's going to be a standalone. And the first thing that I want to do is just rough up the surface on there. Bit of sandpaper, just so that it takes a paint coat a little bit better. Now I need to drill a hole for it to sit into. And a quick swap of power tools because I want to shave those edges down. Now I'll just use my sandpaper just to get that bird stuff off. Next thing for quickness is a little bit of sellotape just across the back hole there, because that is going to catch the super glue and our tree will fit in just like that. Now that hole is a little bit on the large side and it's going to be quite sloppy, so what I am going to do is pack it out with some baking soda, pop the tree into it. I'll just thin the amount of baking soda that is around there, get the super glue, give it a good splodge all the way around, tap off some of that excess and just make sure it has adhered. Right, that's nice and stable, good. Okay, I fired up the hot glue gun and I am going to use this to expand a few large roots around the base. Now that baking soda has made up some of it. See if I can get a better angle for the camera, and just a bit of a squiggly line out for some roots in a couple of places, and we can leave that to set for a few seconds. Now a lot of people do complain that they can't get paint to adhere onto hot glue, so give this a try. Cheap hairspray, just give it a wee bit of a spritz around like that. And it smells like nice while you're doing it. And then let's start painting up that base and part way up the trunk just to blend it in. That paint can dry. And then we just want to overbrush a little bit with a lighter brown just to pick those roots out. Just like that. And a wee bit up the trunk again just to blend it all in. And that can dry. I'm going to pop down some paper for the next bit because we are on to the final stages. We want to mix up a little bit of PVA with a dash of detergent and water, and we're going to put two colours of flock on here. The first one is a sort of dark mulch colour, and that wants to go right round the base of the tree and out a little way, but we're not going over the roots, we're going in between them, and then sprinkle some of that on like that. Get it all the way around, and then that has to set for a little while. And now that that's dried, we'll just go around, certainly make sure we pick up the edges and go a little bit into that mulch area, because we're going to apply some green flocking just to finish things off and make the base look a little bit more interesting, and just get that sprinkled on like that. And we shall leave that to dry, and that is one complete piece. Remember to subscribe if you want to keep yourself off the naughty list, and I'll see you tomorrow.